This phony witch hunt that we all went through together is a disgrace. Now they're all blaming each other, do you see? They're all turning on each other. Isn't that pretty to watch? It's his fault. No, it's his fault. Nah, we caught them. They were spying. They were spying on our campaign. I'll tell you what, if that ever happened to the other side, this thing would have been over 2 years ago. And you know, it would have been treason. They would have called it treason. And that's what it is. It was treason. And it should never be allowed to happen to another president again. Ever, 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 ever.
We begin tonight, Fox News Alert. Breaking just moments ago, Georgia Congressman Doug Collins has released 8 closed-door hearing transcripts from his committee's investigation into the FBI and Obama's DOJ. We now, here it comes, this is what I've been telling you, cascading down the avalanche. We have scores of new transcripts from Loretta Lynch. Either she or Comey are lying. Andrew McCabe, James Rybicki, and many other high-ranking officials. Based on these newly released documents, we can now confirm one major piece of information. The former Attorney General under Barack Obama, that's right, Lynch, threw James Comey right under the bus and told Congress she never asked the embattled FBI director to refer to the Clinton criminal investigation as a matter. Comey said just the opposite. One of them is lying. Who lied to Congress? Who committed the crime? Under oath. It would be a serious violation. Oh, yeah, it was important on the Trump side. Now let's see the mainstream hate Trump media mob do their job on this side. We are combing through this information, each line of every transcript. We will have full analysis. Greg Jarrett, Sarah Carter, Matt Gaetz, and so much more. Also breaking tonight, the president, he just wrapped up a raucous rally in Pennsylvania, drawing a way bigger crowd than any of his Democratic challengers, including sleepy, creepy, crazy Uncle Joe. Now, coming up, we're going to show you all the highlights from tonight's speech. But first, we have more big breaking news out of the deep state. We're going to go slow tonight. We'll make sure we get it all in. I want to set the stage. Tonight is just the beginning of what is coming every day, week, month ahead. And there is a ton of it. An avalanche of new information, new documents. They will all reveal a shocking level of corruption, bias, lawlessness at the highest levels of the deep state. It's all about to be revealed. At this hour, your federal government is in possession of transcripts from 2016 featuring secretly recorded conversations between FBI informants and one-time Trump campaign ad George Papadopoulos. According to those who have seen these transcripts, its contents are chock full of clear, irrefutable, incontrovertible, exculpatory evidence proving Trump-Russia collusion was always a hoax from the get-go. Now, this includes former Congressman Trey Gowdy, who is now calling these documents, quote, game-changing. Let's take a look.
And if the Bureau is going to send an informant in, the informant's going to be wired. And if the Bureau is monitoring telephone calls, there's going to be a transcript of that. And some of us have been fortunate enough to know whether or not those transcripts exist, but they haven't been made public. And I think one in particular it has the potential to actually persuade people. Very little on this Russia probe, I'm afraid, is going to persuade people who hate Trump or who love Trump. But there is some information in these transcripts that I think has the potential to be a game changer if it's ever made public.
This phony witch hunt that we all went through together is a disgrace. Now they're all blaming each other, do you see? They're all turning on each other. Isn't that pretty to watch? It's his fault. No, it's his fault. Nah, we caught them. They were spying. They were spying on our campaign. I'll tell you what, if that ever happened to the other side, this thing would have been over 2 years ago. And you know, it would have been treason. They would have called it treason. And that's what it is. It was treason. And it should never be allowed to happen to another president again. Ever, 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 ever,